This is Andrew Vance, content writer for TRX. You're watching the TRXtv training tip. Let's get after it. This week, we're going to take a look at the TRX hinge, and we're going to see how the mobility we create in the TRX hinge can then be transferred into a static plank and then eventually into a solid pressing movement. So what I'm going to have Roy do is grab the handles on the TRX suspension trainer. They're at about knee height on him right now. And what I'm going to have him do is step back just a little bit. He doesn't have a super wide stance. He's kind of going to be standing as though he were lifting an Olympic bar in a deadlift right now. He has his weight centered over his feet, pressing down hard. His core is totally engaged. His butt's stuck back a little bit, and he's got weight in the handles, but he could let go of them right now and he's not gonna fall over. He also has his shoulders packed down and back and stabilized with totally turned on lats. Now what he's gonna do next is he's gonna allow his body to roll forward, and as he does that, both his hips, his ankles, and his knees are all gonna extend at the same time, and he's gonna press his pelvis forward. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna move his rib cage back a little bit and have a little bit of posterior pelvic tilt. Okay, now Roy is in a great, strong plank position. We're gonna have him draw his shoulders down and back. We're gonna roll his wrist forward slightly, and his hands are pretty much directly underneath his shoulders, just as they would be if he were like pulling a 400-pound deadlift right now. Now what he's gonna do to go backwards is he's gonna stick his butt back as far as he can, so he's going back to that start position of a deadlift right now. Okay, looks good. And as he goes back, he's not relaxing and turning everything off. He's remaining extremely solid so that he can then generate the mobility that he needs in his ankles, his knees, and his hips to roll forward into this static but suspended plank position. So Roy, go ahead and roll forward again. You'll notice that his knees and his hips go forward at the same time. He's gonna press that pelvis forward a little bit more. He's gonna move his rib cage back. Okay, he's gonna pull his shoulders down and back, pull his head up a little bit, roll his wrist forward. Okay, great. Now he's got a very solid static plank. Now that he has this static plank nailed, what he's gonna do is go back one more time, all the way back. Again, he's pressing down as hard as he can with his feet. He's got very strong core stability right now. His shoulders are packed with strong lats. He's gonna roll forward again. Now that he has a good looking static plank, we're gonna press that rib cage back a little bit of posterior pelvic tilt, and now he's in a great position to have the basic fundamental platform he needs to start pressing safely, comfortably, and efficiently. So go ahead and give me a few reps of a chest press, Roy. Great, let's keep those elbows in a little bit more. Elbows in, great. And as he's going down, he's lowering himself. It's like he's pulling himself down with his lats and then pressing back up. Go ahead and hold it. Okay, we notice that Roy's form is starting to degrade a little bit, so we're gonna go ahead and cut those reps off. We're gonna go back into the static plank, and he's gonna roll backwards to the beginning of the movement. Strong focused movement is at the core of the TRX training philosophy, and a strong, stable core is at the center of your performance as a human being in sport and life. Stay tuned to TRXtv this month for more tips. Thanks for watching the training tip. Be sure to check out the featured movement and weekly sequence and come back next week for more free TRXtv content.